I love Dragon Age. Origins is still one of my absolute favorite games of all time. I've played through it more times than I can even count. Yes, I was a very lonely child, what about it? So I'm hoping that the new game is good. That is all I ask. I was very disappointed with Mass Effect Andromeda and Anthem, and I'm just hoping for a good game. The recent trailer made me very concerned, but they just put out a 20-minute gameplay reveal, and I thought I'd record my reactions to it and give my thoughts. This is the first time I'm watching it. Alrighty, let's go.
I hope Nev's as good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her.
Okay, already the in-game graphics are looking better than the trailer did. A lot of people were saying based off of the trailer that it looked very Fortnite-esque. And then people put out screenshots and whatnot that the game doesn't look like it did in the trailer. It's a whole thing. It's just an odd situation. You know, you want a trailer to build hype. You don't want to have to do damage control after a trailer comes out. Very strange. That reminds me of a lot of the elven magics in Inquisition. Probably nothing, but anyway, a floating city, yes. That looks cool as hell.
Should we be in more of a hurry to get out of here?
We don't want to look conspicuous. Just get out of here nice and casual. Find Nev Gallus and stop Solus.
Don't know how I feel about that voice acting. Might just be the snippet. Level 1, okay. But this, like they said earlier, early section of the game.
You still think you can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
Okay.
That ritual is
Voice
going
acting
to
is
tear
fine.
down the veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
Wait!
Is this a police
I didn't do
helicopter? What?
Get down.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
Interesting. I don't know, there's something that feels off about these graphics. I don't know what it is. Too shiny, too pre-rendered looking, because I doubt it's going to look like this in actual gameplay. This is feeling pre-rendered to me, and it might be for the, you know, gameplay reveals sake. I don't think it's like gameplay footage. It's in-engine, but, you know.
We don't have time to get arrested, especially
Okay.
Oh, crap.
We're too late.
Not
Ritual
again.
started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solus before it finishes.
Oh,
Let's go.
interesting. So Solus is already doing his plan. It's not going to be an end game event. That's interesting. Huh.
Harding's this way. She'll get us to Dumont Plaza.
Watch out!
Oh, good God. Not again. More goddamn demons.
Is Solus summoning demons on purpose?
My guess is the veil is weakening, and they're slipping through the cracks.
And when the veil comes down completely?
Then the whole world is going to look a lot like this.
Good God.
Come on, this way. It should get us to
Oh,
Harding.
interesting. The game, previous games tended to have very basic movement, just regular old walking. Even though they had a jump finally in Inquisition, it didn't really come into play all that much, and there wasn't much you could really jump over. I'm wondering if they'll have some different traversal mechanics or something. I think this is Unreal Engine 5, which is a lot more versatile than Frostbite 3 was. I really hated the Frostbite 3 engine. I was unreasonably mad about it. Looks very pretty, I'll be honest.
You're safe now. Get inside and bar the door as quick as you can, okay?
Thank you, miss.
The art style has definitely changed from Inquisition, because of course it's changed. Different engine. The game was 10 years ago, of course it's going to change. The trailer initially gave a different impression. It looked more stylized. It definitely feels like an evolution of the original Dragon Age art style, so I'm digging it. It feels like the logical progression.
You all right?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the Veil. There are a lot of scared people
I
out
love
here.
Harding, so
And a lot
I'm
of
happy to see it
demons.
back.
Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
And Varric. Varric is... That's a lot of portals.
What about you two? Are you okay?
Ooh. Okay.
We're good, but we need to move.
Looks
Agreed.
like they're taking... Seems to be a combination of the dialogue wheel of Inquisition and Dragon Age 2. Dragon Age 2 had more set personalities. Inquisition gave you a general vibe of what the options were meant to represent.
Solus isn't waiting, neither can we.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there. Where's Nev Gallus? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
The Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised our
The voice acting for the protagonist is growing on me. I wonder if they'll have the option for different voices like Inquisition did. It's a lot of work for a protagonist to have multiple voices because they talk so much. It's just very... It sounds very stoic, so I don't know. Also seems to be a lot of talking without player input. I'm never much of a fan of that.
detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Nev to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Rook, you're with the Shadow Dragons. I figured you'd know Minrathous better than I do.
Sure, but Minrathous is huge, and this is nowhere near my neighborhood. I can try.
Don't worry, scouting's my specialty. Follow me.
Eyes up. We've got company.
I'm a little worried that this might be retreading Inquisition in a lot of ways. Fade portals, fighting spirits and all that. I hope there's more to it than that. And it's just not Inquisition 2, you know?
Demons, here they come.
Interesting. Huh. Well, the combat is definitely more action focused than previous games were. Manual aiming, even. The previous games were more tactical RPGs, basically like Baldur's Gate 3. Origins was a spiritual successor to Baldur's Gate. Ever since Origins, they've been trying to make it more action-focused, more active. I guess this would be the next logical step. I don't know how to feel about that, because I quite enjoy tactical RPGs. Baldur's Gate 3 does fill a lot of that void, so not like I'm lacking in options, but I did like that. But who knows, it might be fun in its own right. I hope that you can switch to party members and actively control them. It's not looking like it, at least yet. This is level 1, so tutorial level and all that. I will just be sad if you can't switch party members. It is definitely more
that's the
action
last of 'em.
focused.
Good. Let's get to Dumont Plaza and find Nev. Patch yourselves up if you need it.
Oh. Environments look a lot more lively. you didn't get much stuff like rat swarm scurrying. That's pretty cool to see.
I don't get it. If Solus tears down the Veil, doesn't that destroy everything?
Solus always talked about how beautiful the ancient world was.
That world existed before the Veil, and he wants to bring it back.
I hope... So this is in Minrathous, I assume, the capital of the Tevinter Imperium and all that. If you're a lore fan, like I am, it's cool to finally see it. I hope it doesn't get absolutely destroyed in the opening, and this is all we'll ever get to explore of it, but it's cool to see.
Even if his ritual kills us all in the process.
Oh, the cultists?
Venatory cultists!
Oh, we should maybe wait for them to talk.
I hate these assholes.
Cool to see the Venatori back. So, part of me was expecting them and the Red Templars to have been dealt with in Inquisition. But I suppose a massive cult like this would still stick around. And the TV show that was on Netflix, Absolution, I think it was called, did show more Red Templars and Venatori still around. So I guess it was setting the stage a little there. Oh!
Looks like the Venatori put up a barrier to block the way.
There's physics going on here with the more action-oriented combat. That's cool to see. Oh, active dodging. So yeah, action RPG fully, it seems like. I don't hate it. It's... I was expecting it to go this route.
Citizens must remain indoors until the magical anomaly is fully contained.
I mean, I was prepared for it at the very least.
Guess we're sliding down.
Gameplay as a whole is just a lot more active than past games have been. From traversal to combat, that kind of thing. Okay, so you still get an ability wheel. That's good. I'm glad to see that. Let me look. Did it have companions' abilities in that wheel similar to Mass Effect? Not particularly clear whether this is just Rook's abilities or companions as well. I don't know. Still, it's nice to see you're not going to just have, like, 3 abilities at any one time.
The Venatori own these streets.
It's feeling a bit hack and slashy. Don't know how to feel about that. I'm not the biggest fan of hack and slash games.
Venatori, take your revenge!
Let me have a look here. So, let me look at this ability. Interesting. So, it's a lightning-based dagger strike. Past games have had very rigid class system of warrior, rogue, and mage. So I'm wondering if this is a sort of hybrid class system. Which, if you can't control companions, I guess that'll add more variety to the gameplay. Still not sure how I feel. I'm getting Serious Dragon's Dogma vibes. I'm wondering if that was an inspiration.
Not the worst timing.
Nev, it's so good to see you.
Alright, Sherlock
We thought the
Holmes.
Venatori had kidnapped you.
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in the city have reason to hate me.
Last
Figured I'd
looking
play along.
staff,
Find out who wanted to settle the score this time.
I assume.
Then the sky started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Appreciate it. Rook,
Fire
this
effects
is
didn't
Ned
look
Gallus,
very,
our local expert. She's gonna help us find solace.
advanced there.
Nev, meet
Whatever.
Rook. Both of you have done some work for the Shadow Dragons.
Isn't that a coincidence?
Some old friends said if I was working in Tevinter, the Shadow Dragons are worth trusting.
Okay, that seems very much Dragon Age 2 dialogue system. I wasn't the biggest fan because it's like, once you choose a personality type, is there much reason to choose anything else? Sarcastic was just the best option. The other two were very bland by comparison, so not the biggest fan.
We haven't got a lot of time. Varric said you had a lead on Solus?
You get right to the point. I haven't seen Solus in person, but I did find hints of old magic, similar to what you get in elven ruins. I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go. Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god. Well, whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city. Let's go.
All citizens in the canal district must remain in their homes.
Oh, interesting. Right. Probably cutting out a lot here. I'm wondering if the Illuvian the magic
Well, we're not
teleport
in the
mirrors
Rathas
will be
anymore.
an important
I know
mechanic.
these trees. This is Arlethan Forest.
And there's your ritual. The power involved. I've never seen anything like it.
Ah!
The tremors are getting worse.
And we've got demons.
They look very different from past games, these demons. Which I don't hate, I think they look cool. It's just a very different design. Okay, so you got recharging arrows. That's an interesting mechanic. The combat looks interesting. Again, I was not expecting the tactical
I
squad-based
thought the demons were
game
bad
from
back in
before.
Minrathous.
The Fade's a mess this close to the ritual. No telling what could come through.
Does it feel like those tremors are getting worse?
Keep moving and try not to think about it.
And so they played more video game.
We have to stop this demon quickly.
I'm not fond of pride demons being so common. This is just a personal quirk of the lore. In the very first game, there's like one single pride demon that you actually fight. And then from then on, they just became a dime a dozen. They felt almost as rare. They were more rare than high dragons were. So it was a treat for me to get to fight them occasionally. So I'm not fond of them becoming common enemy fodder, but I guess that's just an evolution of gameplay. It's just how it be. And you probably want dragons to be the coolest enemy to fight in a game called Dragon Age. So I get it. So it seems to have a shield and armor system. Interesting.
Watch the lightning!
Getting Mass Effect vibes from that setup. I don't hate the combat. It looks like it'd be very fun. Again, I hope you can control party members. If you can't control party members manually, then at the very least I hope you can give them commands, like in Mass Effects 1, 2, and 3. You couldn't in Andromeda. You had no control over companions, and I really hated that. They felt pretty useless, because AI isn't very intelligent, and would often use powers when the fight's basically done. They just felt pretty unnecessary to the whole thing. I hope you can do more with them. Control their tactics to a degree. Control their powers would be nice at least. Full control would be even cooler, but we'll see. There's a lot of green. I'm used to a lot of green magic from freaking
How did a
Inquisition.
demon this large get through the veil?
It's a pride demon. Damn thing probably sent Solus's ego.
So it has a shield, armor, health system. Wonder if it'll be like Mass Effect. Lightning is good against shields, fire good against armor.
Everyone all right?
Good enough. Let's get to Solus.
The protagonist is definitely more active than I feel other games were. My boy! My eggy boy!
Alright, I'll take it from here.
Varric, do not sacrifice
Are you
yourself.
sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons off me while I talk to him.
Varric, Solus isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
Solus needs someone to sell him another option, to help him justify changing his mind.
Varric, do not sacrifice yourself. I swear to God, you handsome bastard.
Come on, Varric. We didn't come
Approval
all this way
system's
just
back.
to talk
That's
to him.
cool.
He was my friend, Rook. I've got to try to reach him. But if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
Oh, Varric.
More demons.
Oh, this feels like he's gonna die.
Rook, take care of the team for me.
Varric, buddy.
Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
Hold on. Oh my God.
Let's buy him some time.
Okay, that has got me feeling all kinds of emotions here.
I hope Varric is getting through to Solus.
We better talk fast. We can't hold these demons off forever.
Varric dies, that is very telegraphed, but it's what he would do in this situation. Calling him Chuckles. Oh, that is tugging at my heartstrings.
The veil is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
By drowning the world in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize the...
Solus!
People are dying right now. You need to listen. Please.
He didn't kill him.
People are always dying. It is what they do.
Not wrong.
Shit. We need a better plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Won't work, he's too powerful.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solus.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
And what about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Right, you two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Anyone got a better idea?
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
Interesting. Okay, I only choose one of them.
Let's go, Hardy. Nev, keep the demons off us.
You got it.
I like that design for her staff. It's very different from other mages. Solus is a very interesting antagonist. He probably isn't the main one, but very interesting. Coming from Inquisition, where he was basically my best friend in that game. Stab that scaffold.
Why tear down the Veil, knowing all the lives it'll cost?
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but
It isn't falling. We need to push it.
I'm with you.
Solus.
Together, now!
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
Push!
What the fuck? Okay. I like it. I'm excited. Oh my god. Well, that ending has gotten me excited, certainly. I will try not to buy into the hype too much. Don't pre-order. Do not pre-order. Never pre-order. I learnt my lesson from Mass Effect Andromeda. I have not pre-ordered a game since. Anyway, a collection of thoughts. The gameplay, not tactical RPG. I hope that you can switch companions. The combat itself looks decent. Hard to tell aside from actually playing it myself. Very generic action RPG fare. The tactical RPG at least felt unique. It stood out from the crowd, in my opinion. I guess we'll see how it ends up turning out. Story looks interesting so far. I hope Varric doesn't die. That would be nice. At the end there, I'm wondering if it's perhaps the other elven gods that appeared there. Let me back up a bit. The The figures in the rift here, they remind me of Corypheus quite a bit. The one on the left there. One on the right, I don't know. Sort of architect looking from Awakening? Could be some of the other elven gods, or it could be some of the other magisters like Corypheus. It's interesting. A lot of speculation there, and I could make my own lore speculations. I've got a lot to say. Overall, yeah, consider me excited. The trailer was bad, I think. Not a good way to market this game. But this gameplay reveal has gone a long way to building my hype back up, and yeah, consider me excited. I'm just glad this game is continuing. It has been 10 years. It has been 10 years since an entry. I absolutely love the Dragon Age setting. I've read all the books except for the latest one, which I'll probably now go and order online. I've not read the comics really, so I don't know what goes on there. But I do love the world, the setting, and I am excited to explore it again. So thanks for watching.